Hello everyone, hope you're okay. Team Teach, simple guide to nutrition. I am going to spend the next few minutes talking to you about calories and macronutrients. The basics. I want you to walk away from it understanding what calories are and understanding what macros are and how we make up the calorie figure. Please watch it in its entirety. Please make notes because this is going to open your eyes to it all. And I would say, if you're one of those people that's sitting there and doesn't watch the Team Teachers every week, do better, because there's no point in paying for something if you're not going to use the resources. So let's get into it. Most of you are on this journey because you want to lose body fat. And I literally want you to look at your body fat as stored calories. Calories are energy, fat is energy, fat is calories. So we need to be in the correct energy balance. So essentially, we need to be in a negative balance of calories to lose them. So you need to eat less calories than what you burn to put yourself in a calorie deficit to achieve fat loss. Okay, and understanding the numbers is what's going to get you in that calorie deficit. So repeat after me. If you eat less calories than you burn, you will lose body fat and you will lose calories. So I want you to understand that it is a number game of calories. So I'm going to go into macronutrients so that you understand it. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is your calories. So you could technically eat your calorie goal of carbs, and as long as you didn't go over that consistently, you would lose fat. So it's a calorie numbers game completely. But getting into macronutrients so you understand them, our calorie goal is made up of macronutrients. Calories are made up of carbs, fats and proteins. So carbs are used in the body for like our main energy source. We use it to expend energy doing physical things. We use it for brain power. They are not the demon. Too many times people cut them out. They are important for energy production. Next macronutrient is fat. They're also good for like quick release energy, but also like hormone regulation, because if you cut out fats too much, that's when people tend to lose their periods and things like that. So that's our next macronutrient. And then the next macronutrient is protein. So we use protein to grow and repair our muscles. So when we go to the gym and we weight train, we're creating micro tears in our muscle. Eating the protein is then repairing those micro tears in our muscle. So, Freya, how do the macronutrients make our calorie goal? In 1 gram of protein, there is 4 calories. In 1 gram of carbs, there is 4 calories. In 1 gram of fat, don't know why the balloons are coming up, there is 9 calories. So that means that fat is the more calorie dense food, but they should not be cut out entirely. So when people say to me, oh, I'm trying to lose weight, but I'm cutting out the carbs, I'm like, pointless, because 10 grams of bread is no different to 10 grams of chicken, you know, it's the same calorie value. So look at this equation. I want you to consider that your calorie goal is, let's say, 1500. And usually we put you on a breakdown of 30% protein, 40% carbs, and 30% fat. Now I'm going to show you the maths behind how that makes up your calories. So look at this. 1500 calories, and this is the same no matter really what your calorie goal is made up of 30% protein equals 113 grams. So what we do is times 113 grams by 4, because 1 gram of carbs equals 4 calories. So 113 times by 4. Add your goal of carbs, which is 150 grams. So 150 grams times by 4. Add your fat goal, which is 50 grams, times by 9. That gives you 1,500 calories. So when everyone naturally cuts out the fat in their diet, cuts out using the oil, cuts out the avocado and things like that, that is why you may undercut your calories, because you're not eating enough fat. Sometimes you're going over on carbs. So if your macronutrients look a little bit awry, or you haven't hit your protein goal, but you've used up all of your calories, that means that you're probably going over on your carbs a little bit. So what you can do is just bring down the carbs or bring down the fats a little bit and increase your protein. So that might be the reason why some of you aren't hitting your protein goal, but you are hitting your calorie goal. So I just want to say just a couple of things about protein. So we haven't really focused on carbs and fats with any of you yet, just because it's about your calories. And we don't want you to get overwhelmed with like trying to measure your carbs and fats like 100% when you don't necessarily need to. Now, the importance of a high protein diet is because we burn the most calories digesting it. So if we take it right back to the start, when I said that your calorie deficit is all about eating less calories than you burn, if you are burning more calories, you are increasing your calorie deficit, and we can increase our calories by burning more through digesting protein. So a high protein diet is really, really important for fat loss. It's also important that you eat enough carbs, because carbs are used for energy. But if you cut out your carbs, you are then going to start breaking down protein for energy, and it is not then going to go on muscle growth and repair. So you have to make sure you are hitting a good amount of carbs and not stripping them out of your diet to ensure that all of the protein is being used for growth and repair on the muscles and not for energy synthesis. So remember, calories are the most important thing. Then it's really important to be hitting a good level of protein. And if you think your macronutrients are a little bit awry, let us know and we can have a little look into how we can make that better. In the next Team Teach, I'm going to be going through like what we can eat to try and hit these targets and make it the most balanced. Well done, guys.